Today we'll be looking at a smartwatch that has a very similar design to the Galaxy Watch. It is known as the T2 Pro smartwatch. I personally purchased that smartwatch from the Temu app for about $20. So just to help you make a purchase decision, this one here in particular is the Galaxy Watch 5 that I will be comparing the T2 Pro with. Okay, so that's the wireless charger. Then we have the USB-C and to charge the smartwatch. It's got quite a good magnetic hold there, which of course, definitely if you have the ability to save up, go for the Galaxy Watch, no ifs or buts. All right, so taking a closer look at the T2 Pro, that's the box that it comes in. It does come in different colors. The gold one is the one that I have. This is the charging cable for it. So it's kind of an older style here. And there is a particular way to attach the back of it so that it can have a good magnetic hold to charge it up. Now, to get a closer look at the overall design, the bezels, the size of the screen, the resolution, and what really makes it look as if it's a smartwatch that's similar to the Galaxy Watch, is the icons itself, the design of the bezel, the frame overall style, the buttons you can see here has a fairly similar design. And if you saw it on the Temu app, you will immediately notice that it is similar to that of the Galaxy Watch. But the underside is very different for the measuring of the heart rate and other sensor needed features. Now, one thing to note, the T2 Pro does have the blood oxygen that will allow you to measure, well, your blood oxygen. But the settings itself really lacks in that department, whereas the Samsung Galaxy Watch has plenty of features with or without the app. And of course, being it's a rather more premium smartwatch, definitely go for the Galaxy Watch. But if you want something that's under $25 that can work in your favor and works with Android phones, then this is the smartwatch to check out. The belt design looks like it was trying its best to be the Galaxy Watch, but of course some companies just cannot go about making the very exact same thing, so it kind of had to keep its distance. Once again, the Galaxy Watch has so much features. We'll quickly take a look at the differences in the BPM feature here. You can see there's a green light on this one here. Same with the Galaxy Watch using a green light. This was not a good measurement, but I just wanted you to see the light differences there and the accuracy. Definitely the Galaxy Watch has a far more accurate measurement. And if you want to check out the app, I'll show you that in a moment here. So swiping down will give you this here on both of them. Swiping to the right would give you different clock faces on the T2 Pro, whereas the Galaxy Watch gives you access to the tiles and quick access and opposite directions. Okay, so all in all, great smartwatches, and it all depends on how much you're willing to spend. So for the T2 Pro, you will be using this app known as Fit Pro, which is a universal app that seems to be compatible with many smartwatches out there. Once you have it fully synced, you can go into the settings that you may not have been able to access on the smartwatch itself. If you want to change the clock face, you can go into the dial setting, and of course you'll have to let it run to install that clock face for you just by choosing one of them. And one thing I noticed though, you can only switch one at a time. It doesn't seem to be saved on the smartwatch itself. But if you log in, you may be able to get some more features, and you can get a quick view as to all the measurements and recent health ratings on your smartwatch with the app itself. So all in all, good stuff for that price range. Now for the Galaxy Watch, of course, it will be using the wearable app, and hands down, it does have way more features, functions that will definitely be worth the money in the long run. And again, if you really want to buy yourself a long-lasting smartwatch, I would consider getting a Galaxy Watch. You can get the Watch 5. The prices has dropped dramatically, or drastically, I should say. Same with the Watch 6, and at the time of this video, the Watch 7 recently came out. So you should be able to get yourself a new Watch 5 for around the $200, $250 price range, and possibly even cheaper. So keep an eye out, save your money, and get yourself something really affordable and long lasting. But of course, if you really want to keep it on the budget range, stick with the T2 Pro. But there are plenty other smartwatches out there. I can leave a few in the comments section. Just remind me so that I can leave that in the comments section. Here, I'm just showing you the resolution. You can see that it's not as clear as one would want it to be on the T2 Pro, whereas of course the Watch 5 has a rather more clear resolution there. All in all, great smartwatches. Of course, the Galaxy Watch 5 will last longer in terms of battery life, quality, durability, and all that stuff. Whereas the T2 Pro, well, it's just a smartwatch that says it's a smartwatch, but no additional features. It doesn't have any sweat resistance, waterproof, or any of that stuff there. And that's why it's on the very cheap side, okay? But hey, it's up to you to make that decision. Hopefully I said something in there that will help you decide which smartwatch to purchase. And of course, plenty more smartwatches out there. This was just one out of the many. Like and sub.